everyone! It is our big happy family of Alice, myself, Kirsten, and Lori. It is Lori's first appearance on YouTube. Well, not really. I think they've seen like from here down on your grocery haul. But this is her. Oh my gosh, Alice is attacking my blinds. But this is my dearest friend Lori from Oklahoma City Ballet, and she is a vegan. She really inspired me to start exploring the plant-based diet and way of life for ethical reasons. And yeah, so now I think you guys know from my What I Eat in a Day video, I was at that time exploring is the word. I was exploring a vegan diet because I had sorry. Alice does this in all my videos. She distracts me and they don't see what's going on, but she's really like shredding up my chair or attacking the blinds or something like that. But anyway, now I'd say I'm transitioning to that lifestyle because I've learned a lot about the ethics behind it. So, I almost said vegan. Lori, do you want to talk about your vegan journey?
Okay, so I've been vegan for over 3 years now. I went vegan when I was 18, and I'm 21 now. Yeah. And I didn't force her.
Nope, she didn't. She was very gracious with me.
I don't force anybody, but
she doesn't.
I could tell right when we met that she had the potential.
I had potential.
Because she was so interested in healthy eating, and usually that's the start. I initially did not go vegan for ethical reasons, actually. I'm a huge animal lover, but at first, honestly, it was probably for health and looking for ways to eat really clean for ballet. And then once I started, I was vegan for about a month or two, and I started to really realize
that creeps up on you.
The ethical reasons and the environmental reasons. So now that's why I'm vegan.
Yes, and that's why I'm exploring it. As dancers, it's really interesting to have those two lifestyles intersect because ballet really, it's a way of life. It's not just something we do. And being a vegan, I'm not totally vegan yet, but as I said, I'm transitioning to that. So I'm vegetarian only when I eat out now. I'm vegan at home. But anyway, so those are both big lifestyle choices, and so to have both of those going for us together at once is really interesting. And usually when that information gets out to new people we meet, there are lots of interesting reactions and questions and things like that. There are a lot of assumptions about like, oh, so you're doing it to be skinny. And that is so not the case, because I know from experience that I can be in the best shape of my life eating meat or not eating meat. You can be just as unhealthy as a vegan, actually, if you're eating all the processed foods, all the fake stuff.
Vegan does not equal healthy automatically.
No. It's a choice.
I mean, Oreo cookies are vegan. So that goes to show you.
Oh, we partook in that when we went on tour in Colorado. Oh. Eating out of a hotel room causes you to do interesting things, but it was fun. So I guess we're plant-based. I like saying it that way because really what we eat is plants all the time.
Right.
So what we wanted to talk about today is how we do that as very active ballet dancers. So I guess for me, I came from eating a really, really high protein diet coming from like animal proteins and some plant-based proteins. Like I've always been into beans and quinoa and things like that, but those were just a part of what I was eating. It wasn't, I felt like the chicken or whatever I was eating was the main event. And now that is not the case. So I really thrive on having a balance of things like beans and lentils, things like that, and getting protein from soy products now, which is interesting. I used to not have a lot of soy stuff, but I find that I feel good eating tofu and things like that. So I have learned that if you're also watching and you are transitioning or thinking about transitioning or trying out a plant-based way of eating, be patient with your body and realize that it's not going to feel like amazing to eat a totally different diet right off the bat. And so I made this mistake 2 years ago. I actually tried being vegan, and it was for health reasons. I saw all these people on YouTube, and I don't want to bash the vegan YouTube community because there's excellent information and inspiration out there, but the people I was watching were very much advocating for veganism because it made them skinny. And so that's all I was thinking about, really. I thought, okay, well, if I don't eat that stuff, then I can eat whatever plants I want and it'll make me look like this. And then I just didn't give it enough time. I was feeling really bloated. I was actually having stomach pain because I switched my diet so drastically all at once. It was just a lot of fiber. So I just wasn't patient. And now I figured out a way of like, I have beans in one meal of the day. I still don't have like beans for lunch and beans for dinner. That's too much. So that's a little bit of advice for you guys out there.
Slowly replacing things. Slowly maybe taking out, instead of milk, having almond milk, you know, little by little. I was vegetarian actually for 3 months. And then the last thing to go was cheese because I was such a big cheese lover. So slowly. Yeah. That's the way to go.
Yeah, for me it was Greek yogurt. I always tell Lori that. And I found actually a replacement. For those of you who saw what I eat in a day, I love overnight oats now for breakfast. That is my little breakfast replacement, because for a while I was like, I have to have the yogurt. It's just so good. And then I watched Cowspiracy this weekend, and that just changed everything. And now I look at dairy milk and I'm like, so yeah, for those of you transitioning as well, check out some documentaries if you're ready to make a life change. It's seriously like it's a lot.
They are eye openers.
Yeah,
definitely. We should talk about staples in our diet.
Yeah, how about you do that? Because I talked about high protein stuff.
Okay, so I like to make sure that I'm always incorporating a lot of anti-inflammatory foods. So this includes a lot of greens. Pineapple is really good for that. Sweet potato, berries, turmeric.
Yes.
Big one. Turmeric powder in anything, but make sure you pair it with black pepper because that activates all of the properties in the turmeric.
Right.
Am I missing something?
One thing I think that is really underrated as a very active person is making sure you're pairing those really nutrient-dense foods. A lot of them have water or fat-soluble vitamins in them that are only accessible to your body when you are getting healthy sources of fat with those nutrients. So, like, again, from my own experience, I really only was like super satisfied with my diet choices whenever I was making sure that I was not restricting my fats very much at all. Now, obviously, I don't eat like a cup of nuts a day. I try and keep it within the normal serving size suggestion, but I wasn't overthinking it, and just allowing myself to have a balance in my meals of fat and carbs and the plant-based protein. That really helped me be like really satisfied and feel good, and it just, again, helps your body absorb the nutrients you're trying to give it. So, and
this also, it doesn't mean to have like oil or
not necessarily
the healthier fats, like chia seeds is also really good. Avocado,
nuts for sure.
Nut butters.
We know I have a nut butter problem sometimes. Again, when we went on tour, I think I was living off of a lot of non-animal product food actually, because we only had a tiny refrigerator, and so I would just have nut butter with everything to try and fill myself up, like dates, bananas, apples, rice cakes.
See, we were in the same hotel room, so that was really great.
Yeah, it was fun. It was so much fun.
That's another video for
eating
on tour
recap. So we talked about it, and we would like to, just put out the typical disclaimer that we're not nutritionists. We're very interested in nutrition, and so we try and learn a lot about it, but just take what we're saying for inspiration, experiment for yourself, do your own research, but
this is based on our experiences and what we have learned, but everybody is different. Go off of how you feel and what makes you feel best.
Right. And this isn't to like convert all of our viewers or anything like that. We just want to share because not a lot of our friends are really interested in the lifestyle, and I find that like when I was on the other side of it, I was very much a like chicken lover, that kind of thing. I love meats. I grew up in Texas, you know. I was very much a carnivore, or omnivore, I should say, to be proper. It's really easy to kind of remove yourself from this idea of exploring the lifestyle. So we just wanted to put this information out there in case you're interested, or in case you had kind of some wrong ideas about how it actually goes. Because the biggest thing I personally want to get out is like, this is not we're not trying to promote some like Trina diet that makes you skinny or anything like that.
No.
We never did this to be skinny.
No.
Like I said, you can be fit or not fit on most diets and just make it work for you. So this is just to inspire you guys, maybe. So.
Right. Yeah. A very non-judgmental approach.
Oh yeah.
I don't try to go around preaching to anybody.
Nope, she doesn't. I do.
But you mean well, though.
I do. I'm a little overbearing sometimes.
I just try to lead by positive example.
Yeah.
If people are interested, I usually pick up on that and then, reciprocate. But if not, I let them be, because, and that's same with you guys, whatever makes you happy.
Yeah. Oh, should we talk about kind of the quantity of food we eat?
Sure.
That's important.
Yeah, definitely.
Because this way of eating, if you want to get really technical with it, yeah, it can seem restrictive at first before it becomes a habit. Because you have to kind of say no to a lot of things that are very familiar for Americans. But once you find your way in figuring out how your body wants to eat within this framework of like a cruelty-free, environmentally friendly diet, then you can figure out all the ways that you can just eat kind of abundantly. Like, you don't have to be afraid of restricting yourself. Now, don't gorge yourself. There are definitely some vegans I used to watch on YouTube who just eat so much food, and so that's what I was thinking, like, oh, I could really eat like thousands and thousands of calories and be like this big.
Right.
That was my misconception. So I eat a normal amount of food.
It takes a lot of plant foods to get to that high amount of calories. Like, it takes a lot.
Yeah, high volume. But that's what I love. I like eating a lot.
No, me too.
Now, lunch does take a while because I'm not eating like a little sandwich.
Lunch at Ballet, that's the thing. We don't have that long of a break. No.
Just 30 minutes.
30 minutes to eat and get ready for the next rehearsal.
Yeah, so you definitely have to space out your meals. I was so accustomed to like eating breakfast and lunch, maybe a snack and then dinner, or I would have dinner and a snack. I don't really like to snack throughout the day, but if I'm dancing a lot in the rehearsals, I have to kind of space out my food, because if I try and put it all in 30 minutes, I'm like...
Then you can't dance comfortably, at least.
No.
Yeah. No. See, you're more of a big meal person, right?
Yeah, you like
I like snacking. Big meals, but I definitely snack, and don't exactly eat a big meal at Ballet. It just doesn't make me comfortable. No. So, fruits, nuts, healthy protein bars, protein shakes, which, I mean, does the job, but I would prefer maybe like a sweet potato or a small salad, or oats even, honestly. Oats. Overnight oats even.
Oh my gosh. I feel like oats and bananas are just the secret to enjoying life.
The other night I actually added sweet potato to my oats.
That sounds good.
Because sweet potato is so versatile.
Yeah, I mean, it's sweet, It could go with anything.
It was really, really good.
Oh, man. Well, should we finish off this video here?
Yes, okay.
Yeah, we'll probably come back on again sometime, doing a collaboration to maybe talk about this again. If you guys have questions, please comment down below. We'll get back to you, And please check out Lori's YouTube channel, Lovely Lori.
Yes.
She does post great recipe videos and inspiration.
I try.
Kind of stuff. I love it.
It's just starting out, really, but...
Yeah, so pretty much if you want the exact opposite of what I do, I just talk at you for like 22 minutes, and bless those of you who watch the whole thing. But if you want like concise, awesome little inspirational type things, check it out. I've already talked about our channel before, but I'm so glad that you're actually on the channel now. And hopefully, yeah, your subscribers will see this so they get to see you.
Probably.
Chat.
They're not really dancers.
No.
I don't think at all.
Maybe.
But that's okay.
We'll get some dancers over there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we are going to sign off then. We'll talk to you guys again.
Bye. Bye.